Hello all, I'm Suyash an educator on Unacademy. You can follow me on Unacademy Learning app where you can find my other courses as well. This lesson is on idioms and phrases. Please do not forget to rate, review and share this lesson, and also please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, okay? And also download the Unacademy Learning app, okay? Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
And this is my profile, and here's the link where you can just follow me. You can find this link in the description of this video. Also, please do not forget to shoot all your questions in the comment box below. All your questions are welcomed and they will be answered for sure. So please shoot all your questions, any doubt, any query which you are having. So let's continue with the idioms and phrases, and here we have one first interesting idiom of this lecture, that is eat like a bird / horse. Now these are actually two phrases, one being eat like a bird and the other being eat like a horse. What does it mean? It means whenever someone or some person, any person eats very little food, then actually I'm going to say that he eats like a bird. Okay, and when some person eats large quantity of food, very large quantities of food he eats, like donge ke donge, very large quantity he consumes. So that time I would say that he eats like a horse. Okay, so these are two phrases. One first being eat like a bird, when someone eats very less, he is eating very little amount of food, then I'm going to say he eats like a bird or she eats like a bird. And when any person eats in a very large quantity, then I would say he eats or she eats like a horse. The next is the example for this is, don't cook much food for her, she eats like a bird. Obviously I can say it like this. Let's say any guest is coming to your house, and he or she is your friend. Let's say she is your friend and she's coming, and your mother is saying, let me cook food for her as she is coming today. So you are saying, don't cook much food for her, don't cook much food for her. Why? Because she eats like a bird, she just eats like a bird. The next is when he is stressed. Okay, there are some people who gets happy, and when they get happy they eat very less or they eat very much. Same is with the stress. When some people are stressed, then they eat like bird. Okay, they eat very less. And some people are those who eat like horse whenever they are stressed. So this is the example. When he is stressed, he eats like a horse. He generally eats normal food, normal quantity of food, but when he is stressed, he eats like a horse. Okay, moving on. The next is be in good / bad, or be in bad / good books. Now what is this? This actually means, when I'm saying be in, this is also again two phrases, be in bad books and be in good books. The first is be in bad books. So when I'm saying be in bad books, then it means when someone is annoyed with you, when someone is irritated with you, when someone is very irritated with you, then actually you are in his bad books. You are in his bad books. When he is irritated with you, then I would say that you are in his bad books. And when someone is pleased with you, when someone is very happy with you, he likes you and he's pleased with you, then I'm going to say that you are in his good books. Okay, so these are two phrases, be in bad books and the next is be in good books. Like for example, he works very hard and that is why he is in the good books of the boss. Obviously when you are working in a company, and if you are working very hard, if you are working with dedication, you are going to be in the good books of your boss. Obviously the boss would be happy with you. The next is, if you work very slow in your company, then obviously you are going to be in the bad books of the boss. So he works very slow and that is why he is in the bad books of the boss. This is how we can actually use this, be in bad books and be in good books. Moving on, the next is take the bull by its horns. What does it mean? We have bulls and they have horns. So whenever you are just taking the bull by their horns, that means it's a sign of bravery. You are showing your courageousness. You are daring. That is why you are able to take the bull by its horns. So this is what it exactly means, to deal with a problem. Not only the bull, it could be any problem of your life. So whenever you deal with the problem in a brave and a determined way, instead of just skipping that problem, let it be, instead of doing that, when you face the problem, when you deal with the problem in a brave and determined way, then we actually say that you are taking the bull by its horns. Okay, So it's a sign of bravery. Okay, so whenever you are dealing with a problem, with any problem, in a brave, in a determined way, then I'm going to say that you are taking the bull by its horns. For example, it's enough now. I'll take the bull by its horns. I will directly ask my boss that what is the problem he is having with me. Now, till now, you are actually feeling that yes, your boss is having some problem with you. He's not behaving in the correct manner with you. But you are not asking him. Why? Because you are afraid of him. You are not asking him again. But now finally, you have decided that you will take the bull by its horns and you will directly go to the boss and directly ask him that what is the problem he is having with you. Okay, so this is how you can use this, take the bull by its horns. The next is bite the bullet. Obviously, normal human being cannot really, in reality cannot just bite the bullet, which we have for the pistols, the bullet, but it is a phrase, so it actually means to do something unpleasant or difficult, often after a period of hesitation. There's something which is to be done, okay, which is to be done. There's a need of that thing to be done, but you are not doing it out of hesitation. You are not doing it because you are just not feeling good, or you are not feeling well enough to just do that. Okay, there's some sort of hesitation in you which is just stopping you from doing that. But after a certain time, you just do it. That is a difficult thing, or that is something which you don't like. But after a certain time, after a certain period of hesitation, you just do it. That means you just bite the bullet. Okay, you just bite the bullet. For example, let's take example to have a better understanding. I hate going to doctor. I just hate going to doctor. I don't go to doctor. I don't see doctor. Okay, but this time, because it's paining a lot, I can't help it. It's paining a lot. That is why this time I will just have to bite the bullet. That means this time I will have to do this thing. This time I will have to go to the doctor. I don't like going to doctor. I hate going to doctor, but this time I will have to bite the bullet. That means this time I will have to do that thing which I don't like to do. So this is how we use bite the bullet. Okay. The next is put something on back burner. Put something on back burner. Now, back burner, when I'm saying, that means obviously front people are, or front burner is more important than the back burner. So when I'm saying put it on the back burner, then it obviously mean that I'm saying that give something less attention. I'm saying that give it less attention. Okay, or I'm saying that let's postpone it. Okay, so whenever I'm just very casual towards something, whenever I'm just giving something less attention, or whenever I'm just keep on postponing something, then actually what I'm doing is I'm putting it again and again on back burner. Okay, so whenever I'm using this phrase that I have put something, or I'm putting something on back burner, that means I'm saying that I'm giving that thing less importance, I'm giving that thing less attention. Okay, I'm just postponing it, I'm just delaying it again and again. Like for example, we have exams next week. I think we should put going to Manali on the back burner for some time. Now we have plans of going to Manali, and we were just about to go to Manali in a day or two, but suddenly we got what? Suddenly we got the scheme from our college or from our school that we are going to have the exams next week. Okay, this is why now exams are more important. Okay, that is why we should give going to Manali less importance, less attention, or we should just postpone it for some time, so that we can just give our exams, we can just take our exams in a better way. Okay, so what we can say that I think we should put going to Manali on the back burner for some time. That means we should postpone it, we should give it less attention as compared to the exams which we need to take next week. Okay, so that's all for this lecture. Thank you very much. This is Suyash signing off.